Hello, hello everybody tuning in to day 5, I believe, or day 4, I can't remember. Um, I wasn't gonna upload today, just purely for the sake of, recovering, because I did end up getting sick just out of, you know, I guess just for the reason of the exam. So, obviously the first thing that you might notice is I'm not even on screen right now. It's my good little friend here. Good little Pichu right here. He's just chilling, so he's gonna keep you guys company. But I am here, as you can see. I am down here. I sort of readjusted my camera just because I didn't really want to be seen today. I'm wearing a mask anyways, so nor could you really see me. Just because I've been sneezing a lot, so I don't really intend on being on camera just for the sake that I'm gonna start sneezing if I take the mask off. But the mask is kind of just a precaution, and I think it might be a placebo thing where, like, a lot of dust particles in the air, and right now my nose is really sensitive, so I am here, don't worry. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna make a video today, but just purely for the sake of me being sick, but also I think kind of a mental thing. It's more so just like once you stop, it's really hard to get back into the flow of things, especially like after something like an exam where you kind of don't want to do anything, especially after just going through that painful ordeal, especially ending 2 exams in one day, right? That's like probably the worst it'll ever be. If you ever end up doing 2 exams in one day, the worst would probably actually be like 3 exams in one day, because the whole day is just depressing basically, because you just exam after exam basically. There's not really any rest until you just get through it all. But yeah, I think a big thing, especially with coding, is, or like coding that isn't related to work or uni or anything like that, to school, is definitely just like getting back into the flow of things. I've noticed that originally I was posting these bright and early in the morning. But that's sort of changed, especially since yesterday, with just, exams being in the morning, and just worrying about the exams. So when you get like roadblocks like that, in your day-to-day coding, it kind of puts a wrench in the gears, because you're sort of just like completely thrown out of whack from it, and it's kind of hard to return to normal. And I've noticed, especially in the past, when I finish an exam, I kind of just want to unwind, right? And for some people, this is fine. But if you have like other goals that you want to do outside of uni, and you're also doing juggling uni at the same time, if you do end up taking that 1 day break or 2 day break, it's usually just snowballs into a 3 day break, 1 week break, and eventually it's gonna be 1 month before you've touched whatever you've been working on. And I wasn't gonna stream just because I was feeling really bad. I had massive stomach pain like a couple hours ago, but now I'm pretty fresh and pretty rejuvenated. I was just chilling in the shower, having a nice warm shower. It felt great, and I feel. Funnily enough, I still wasn't ready to code. Right, I was there, kind of in the same phase that I was talking about, where like I'm like, I kind of just want a break because I just finished 2 exams. But no, like I thought about it, and there's a great buddy who I would say has sort of lived that life. Like, no offense to him, but like, after an exam, he just wants to unwind. He just wants to chill out. He doesn't want to do anything besides, just relaxing, hanging out with friends and stuff. That's good and all, but for me, like personally, in terms of personal goals, I definitely just don't want to be in that same situation where um, all I'm doing is just the same process of like going to uni, doing the courses, and then once I finish, I don't really have anything to show for it, and I'm just sitting here with a degree, no experience, no projects on the side, nothing that I can really show. I guess potential employers, that like I am proficient at my work or whatever, you know, they're looking to hire me for. And even just outside of that, like, you know, I eventually don't want to work for other people, and I do just want to kind of be my own boss, you know, take my own time with things, and not really have to worry about like schedules and stuff, and not really be tied down to any specific business, and just be stressing over the corporate life and, you know, trying to climb that corporate ladder. It's obviously a start. I wouldn't mind like going into it because I've never experienced it, right? And I think my personal philosophy in life has always just been to, you know, never discount the value of something until you've experienced it, you know. Except for drugs. I've never done drugs, so that one I can be pretty proud of, you know, or any like illegal drugs, etc. Not just like alcohol or something like that. So, a bit of a tangent, yeah. Thinking about that and thinking about like, you know, where I want my life to be in 2 years, which is, you know, the time that I graduated in 2 years time, I really like just don't want to be in that same situation where yeah, like I've just spent 5 years of my life doing this one uni thing, you know, and during it I didn't even have anything like cool or interesting that I ended up working on with this knowledge, and it kind of just went to waste, and it kind of just turned out to be a mark at the end of my days here. So besides that mini rant, that really motivated me to, you know, just, I guess, wake myself up and not fall into the same trap that I've fallen into in the past, which is, you know, just once I complete something, I'm just like, okay, it's time to relax, and, you know, just not worry about it for the next 6 months, or not worry about it until I get reignite some motivation to, you know, do these projects. So there's a couple of things that I need to do. The first thing, most importantly, is to fix the front end right now, because I don't know why, but for some reason it pushed this branch into production. So like, let's just remove some recents. So I need to figure out a way of preventing that in the future. Might just search it up. Vercel keeps pushing my I have a project with main, develop, and other task managers that deploy. By default, looks for the main. When the app was deployed. Sorry, it's getting kind of hot because I have the AC on, so I'm just gonna. Oh my god, my nose is starting to act up again. Okay, so yeah, with Vercel, it's, let's see, when the app was deployed, I temporarily changed the develop branch to serve as the production branch. I don't know why you would ever do that, but I don't even know why it's doing it in the first place, to be honest. Like, there should be no reason for it to just be launching into this rollback by the next oh my god. Auto aliasing. Interesting. Production branch. Auto assign custom production domains after each production deployment via the merge. Guess you have to enable this, maybe. Delete this. I'm just going to deployments and try and figure out, can I spec deployment? Yeah, I didn't need to do that. So right here, this is probably the one that I want to redeploy. What can I promote? think what I'm gonna do. I have absolutely no idea how this even got pushed into main. I think what I'm gonna do is just update something into main so that it kind of resets everything. Hopefully that'll fix things. I'll change the title, I guess. There was a good name that I had, but I can't access any of it because the backend's currently down, and well, it's not down. It's just can't be talked with the front end, which is kind of a bad thing. You know, you as a dev, I think it should be a good thing to have some way of talking to the backend without the front end. So that way it kind of just serves as a Let me edit this. So currently, it does not provide this. Soon to be developed. It has the capabilities. I guess for the sake of this, I'll just push it into a branch and then merge it into main. And since I'm kind of the only one that works on this, I'm just gonna merge without worrying about it. Since it's, yeah, pretty much just that. I think ignore build step. Yeah. What is that? Here it is. Only build production, basically. I don't even know if this will work, but I think this will work, thankfully. Ideally. My nose, man. Yeah, so it's listening to all patches, which I don't know why. And then the same thing with, I don't know how it got pushed into production. I'd never touched this thing. And I never have, and I never will, probably, So this should take a while. And there we go. Okay, so we're back. So, yeah, I'm just really scared that it's going to do it again. So, directories in the front end. Skip deployments with known changes. Okay. Advanced. No index files presented. Okay. None help. Oh, they do have cron jobs. That's kind of cool. I need to use this for something. I don't remember what. There was somewhere. I think it was the email and phone notifications. Yeah, so integrations, not much integration. Okay, so just as a test, I'm gonna. I guess I made this change. That's probably the only thing I changed, right? Ish. For height. Potentially, it could be something with how I've set up git push, because I think I set something up like that broke. Oh, my nose is like dying for a sec. Let's see if this deploys. Ignore build step. Okay, actually, let's go into this commit branch. Where is it? This one? Let's go into this one and see what even happened. So LFE, I'm gonna guess it's just LFE. Is it gonna be the same? I don't think it will be. 2. This failed. Interesting. Okay, well, it looks like it's running good. In the sense that it was ignored, thankfully. What is it? Oh, I got rid of it. Oopsies. Can delete this branch. Yeah, it looks like it got ignored. Cancelled by ignored build step. Which is perfect. If the cell environment is equal to production. Huh. Well, how does it know that it's production? I guess if it's main. Oh my god, I don't know if that was captured on the microphone, but that was absolutely disgusting. I apologize for anybody who heard that. That was a dreadful sound. And nobody in anywhere should be subjected to that kind of disgusting noise. Oh my god, even water is like... Okay. So let's just ensure that the code from main actually passed the checks, because it was... What do you mean it was cancelled? What do you mean by that? Oh, that's offline frontend. I'm still an offline frontend. Take me to main, man. The main man. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty good. I think it'll work. I'm gonna assume it works. It's kind of a bad thing to do, but ideally, anyways. So now, a couple of things. I think the first thing I'm gonna worry about is definitely gonna be this front end thing. Like, yeah. So the problem with pretty much everything I'm doing right now is there's a lot of repetition. There's a lot of repeated code, which is hassle for me, pain for me. Now, whether or not I'm actually gonna fix it is a different question, or whether or not I'm just gonna let it sit. Because there's a couple of things that I could fix. Like add horizontal scroll if it was greater than this size, you know? Like, you know? Have something that horizontally scrolls this. Is the overflow even hidden for this? Pop up in all. To solve this, I need a good understanding of CSS, which I don't think I have, but I'm gonna try my best. So don't judge me if you know the answer and I don't know what I'm doing. So this is super messy because I'm using 3 different CSS tooling right now. So I have CSS modules, I have styled components, and it looks like I'm also doing a bit of React CSS styling. God, I wish I could just like dry my nose completely and then nothing would come out. Also, by the way, if anyone is wondering, I am not done with my exams. I still have one last one in exactly a week this time. So that's gonna be fun. You know? Not much I can do about that. But yeah, it kind of just means that these videos might be a lot more condensed and or just have less content. Like normally I would probably be able to pump out like 3 hour videos, which nobody's gonna watch, because who's gonna watch a 3 hour video of me just talking? But yeah, eventually I do want to get into that, and then probably do some proper editing, because right now I've done the bare minimum of editing, which is combine you know, 2 different recordings together. Okay, where are we? Pop-up inner. I'm honestly surprised that it even works together, like CSS modules and styled CSS, or like vanilla CSS. Get rid of this, man. I'm not doing that. So right now I'm kind of just doing band-aid fixes, because this doesn't solve the inherent problem of screen size or dynamic CSS. Normally you'd want this to just be, you know, dynamically changing as you changed in what's it called? As you changed in sizes. But for now, I can kind of just get away with, you know, doing it manually by hand. So once it goes smaller than 600, we want to do something. And hopefully this one has a media query. It does. Brilliant. You just copy this one over. Oh, already do. Interesting. Huh. That is very interesting. It's more than 800. What changes? Nothing changes. What? Next with 600 pixels. It's not changing, so I don't know why like this even exists right now. Okay, so first things first, it's gonna have this big thing. Pop up inner SFZZ. Looks like this one. Pop up inner. Probably make the height not automatic. I could increase the width size actually. Yeah, let me. It is increasing the width size. Okay, let me just set this like a crazy amount so I can sanity check it. Nothing's happening. Crazy. Fantastic. Why? What is going on? Because I don't think this is overriding it. Props the color. This is just the border. So class pop up inner. Yeah, the element.style is thankfully a different thing. If I did this, no. That's funny. Border radius, background white. So the minimum width right now is not even doing anything. And what if I got rid of these two? They both did nothing. What in the world? How's that even possible? Huh. What if I just change it to width? I mean height. It's because percentages are kind of weird right now. Because what is it 50% of? It's 50% of this, which is 100%. So if I just made 1000 pixels, and then the height, I can just ignore the height for now. It's not changing. That is really fun. And I realized my problem. I'm not even. Oh my god, I hate doing this. I hate it when this happens. So back to this. Do this. Well, it still doesn't change, which is fantastic. Oh, I see. Because right now we're looking at max height, max width, max height. Okay, so we'll do 50%, yeah. There we go. And then I guess for this we can do 50%, because I'm just gonna assume that all the width stuff is good, is solid. And then do this, get rid of all the spacing. Current to do column input, yeah. Where is it? Where does it get all the spacing from? It doesn't. What? Wait, what? You're telling me that is the normal size for everything in column input, and there's nothing I can do about it. No margins, no nothing. It's just that size for reasons. What did I just do? Absolutely nothing, apparently. Okay, that might not be what I want to do. 50 pixels. 500 pixels. Too much. 80 pixels. 100 pixels. Why is it so... God damn. That is way too much. If I just did... And the... That was so disgusting. The most disgusting thing just happened. I felt mine. I might not describe that because I don't want to subject you guys to that form of torture. What just happened to my mask? Oh my days. Jesus. There was some dynamic stuff that you could do. I think with flex boxes or maybe grids. Yeah, I might look into. It's not really what I'm looking for. I don't even know what I want to go for. I think I want these as like little boxes. So the width is maybe like cut down to be like... I guess I could have the width as to fit. click content. I don't know if that'll work. Ish, it kind of works. Yeah, that's good. And then the upper form, if that is what this is. What is the upper form? What? Excuse me? Oh, I'm not looking at this right now. Okay, so what? Upper form. Weird name, by the way. Column form. If it could be done. What happens if I click this? Yeah, that looks dynamic. That looks pretty dynamic, if you ask me. Perform, display, grid. Boom. That did not work. Whoa, that scared me. Not gonna lie. Header main. Display grid. Does that not help? Let me just see. Is this? It is a column input. That's annoying. Because what I was thinking, I was just having these things up here together. What is 1FR? Fractional and amount of tissues. Oh my days. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream until it gets a little too unbearable to sit here at my desk and do stuff. It's kind of getting there, honestly. I won't lie, guys. It is getting rather unbearable, if you ask me. So what would happen if we had an extremely long to do? The limit is 128. Yeah, that happens. Okay. I do like the size of whatever that is. It's kind of doing my head in. I might just skip this. Don't worry about the size. I don't want this to decrease as the height decreases, right? But the height is gonna sit at 5 VH. So where is it? Column. So if we did order, it would be a little bit better. Nope, it's about the same. And also the Z index should be like 1. Nope. Yeah, if this is at 10, what's the checkboxes at? It should be at like 1,000. I don't know why it's even going over. Like, it should not be. Oh, it should be at 1. No. Huh. Task done box. We should be at 1. Why is it still there? Oh, it's supposed to be, kind of, because the border isn't really blocking it. It's just there. To do. Okay, that's fair. I think that's just a design thing. So right here, I don't know why it's got this weird empty space bit. This, no, that's needed. It's also needed. Like, why is this space here? High order. Where's the add to do? Here. Task. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything, thankfully. So I just need to figure out how to do it here. Background is ghost white. Should be at the very bottom. Column. Wait. Position. Absolute. Eee, what's happening? And also, why is there this again? Huh. Oh, right. Eh. Oh, because I need to do it. Column. There we go. And then entity should be with 100%. For some reason, it's going over. Left 0, I guess. Yeah, that kind of works. 2 pixels up. No, not left. 2 pixels. 5 pixels. Is it even moving? I can't even tell. 10 pixels. Yeah, it is, okay. So wonder if that holds up. I went to around here. What is it? Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Obviously, you just got one phone, but a little thing here, but what does it look like here? It's a bit small. Huh. Height is 5BH, 4BH, and then see how that goes. Jesus. Okay, I think after this I'm actually done. Ooh. Oh, now I got hiccups. It's a terrible day. Surprisingly more dynamic than I thought it would be. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Not too shabby, if you would ask me. And it still looks relatively... It's a bit smaller. Let's do 5 then. There we go. And then this will make these ones look a bit more interesting too. Alright, not bad. I think we're gonna call it here. My nose is starting to drip profusely, so overall not too bad. Still a couple of things I haven't fixed, like this, so I think I'm just gonna revert it to that state, and I messed up. 10, and then the add to do's are gonna be. I'm just gonna keep it at this, and then this at what, 100. There we go. Alright, nicely done. What is this? I think I just screwed up all the ZIDs, didn't I? Z indexes, I mean. Is that one before? Was it? Interesting. Well, if it was that one before, I'd keep it at 1. 100 columns add to do. Oh wait. Pop up. It ain't updated. How did this get updated? Oh, it hasn't been updated. Huh. Update task. Must be here now. Display grid. Forget about that. What did I change? I'm confused. The Z indexes. Must be the update. Pop up. You're telling me that the pop up is 1 and that the task container had to do at 10. It's because it's absolute. So why is it displaying? Hey? This is relative. So I mean, update task is also relative. Position is fixed. Oh boy. Trying to have absolute. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Damn. What do I use for this? Position relative. Well, that's great. Position absolute. Did I just delete it? Did. Figure out which one I can use. Sticky? Maybe sticky, eh? Fixes the other one that works. Well, it worked before. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I changed, to be honest. I don't know what I did, but something fixed it. I don't know how. It still works. Oh, interesting. So for whatever reason, it works now. So if I were to get rid of this, it's because it's relative here. No, it just works now for some reason. And I can probably just set a margin order here. Margin X order. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Padding order? Not really. What is div doing here? It's an empty div, right? You know what, fair enough. I should have just done it from here. items. Items center. And what the hell? Fit content, eh? Not really. There we go. There we have it. Some separation lines. Easily done. Does that look like this? Well, this still looks pretty solid. Yeah, that's good. It's perfect. Well, that works. And this works too. Brilliant. We reached dynamic CSS without worrying about absolute and relative positioning being used in two instances and breaking each other, or having any overlap in that department. Sorry, I'm just thinking in my own head right now about a conversation I had with somebody, and they said that this is pretty bland looking, or just look weird. I don't blame them. I mean, I like the color scheme personally. I don't know why. It gives a homely, more cartoonish feel to to-dos, you know, instead of these industrialized minimalist looks. So I honestly might keep it. Might give the other one a go and see how I feel about it. Like, this is cool and all, but I should add this. That is kind of cool too. I grab it anywhere I can. Haha. That's pretty neat. I might steal that. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked, or we're getting distracted. So, yeah. Ish. It's not too dynamic, but it's enough for now. And everything else is sort of intact. So, can't really ask for more. That's about it. Can kind of say that. Where is it? The screen ratio. The screen ratio should be fixed, ideally. And just for sanity check, let's check that Vessel didn't deploy this. Nice, looks good. 29 seconds. Yeah, looks good. It didn't deploy it at all. Perfect. Okay. So, got this done, which is good. That's kind of cool. Guess it gets rid of the clutter, eh? Alright. That's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess, if I'm feeling better. If I'm not feeling better, you should still expect to see a video, just not as much content. Okay, bye.